Elsagate, paper banes, gag talk. These are just some of the disturbing rabbit holes that have been discovered on YouTube over the years, and yet again, there is another. Elsagate is back, with disturbing content all over the platform directed at children. Let's step into the darkness and dive down this dark rabbit hole.
You are now listening to...
Before we begin, I would like to formally announce the launch of JessicurFM, my new YouTube channel dedicated to bringing you immersive horror stories for you to lose yourself in. This is a project I've wanted to do for a long time, and I hope that you will check it out, as the first video is out right now. Currently, narrations are only available on YouTube, however, benefits from my Patrons are coming soon, so stay tuned for that. I hope you'll join me for the journey. There will be a link in the description and on the end screen, so I would really appreciate it if you could take a second out of your day to subscribe. With that being said, let's begin. In mid-2016, news outlets would publish articles about a channel directed at children named Webs and Tiaras. The channel featured people dressing up as characters such as Spider-Man, Elsa, and the Joker, and they featured no dialogue but just background music over the scripted actions. Due to the fact there was no dialogue, this allowed the videos to be distributed throughout the world, and therefore the reach they had just got even larger. Webs and Tiaras certainly wasn't the only channel out there, because as soon as this one came into the light, others began copying their style, hoping for a taste of some YouTube views. Some channels would begin taking it a step too far and show the characters engaging in violent or NSFW situations. For example, some would portray Elsa giving birth, while others would show Peppa Pig burning down a house while the homeowners were still inside. Peppa Pig was a whole other rabbit hole in itself, as people began to upload seemingly innocent extracts of cartoon episodes of the show, but hidden inside at random timestamps were gore videos or other things that children should not have been exposed to. These videos were sneaking their way past YouTube's moderation and quickly ended up on YouTube Kids. The backlash against this quickly grew, and in the summer of 2017, the term Elsagate would be created and used to describe this disturbing internet rabbit hole. These channels were not small, and some had millions of subscribers and even more views. These channels flew under the radar for so long before being discovered, but when they were, celebrities and internet users alike were shocked and called for action from YouTube, and they knew they couldn't ignore them. YouTube responded by announcing new guidelines that attempted to combat the Elsagate content. They were no longer allowing creators to monetize videos that made inappropriate use of family-friendly characters, and they were knuckling down on channels featuring actual children in an attempt to stop this from ever happening again. But alas, here we are. Elsagate content has returned. I was made aware of this when creator Sway Nene made a tweet raising awareness of this issue, and they have made multiple videos bringing this rabbit hole to light. They included this paste bin with a link to many channels participating in the new Elsagate. Let's take a look. This thumbnail comes from a channel known as Candy. The channel has just over 900 subscribers and almost 500,000 views overall. The thumbnails are going to have to be heavily censored in order for this video to stay up, which is outrageous for me to say considering they have been allowed on the platform for over 10 months. They show video game characters such as Bonnie and Chica from the Five Nights at Freddy's series in a sexually suggestive manner, with merely a censored bar to keep them covered from YouTube's nudity guidelines. This video is designed to show up when people search for animations related to the FNAF games. There is a high chance that this video shows up on the YouTube Kids app, which is even more disturbing to think about. Arguably one of the worst offenders still has a channel to this day, and it has been up since May of 2016, with 600 million views overall and almost 2 million subscribers. Vector Play refers to themselves as the best channel for children in Minecraft videos, and they admit in their About section that their videos are directed at children with disabilities. If we sort by their most popular videos, we can view this horrible thumbnail, which I can't show you for obvious reasons, but I can tell you that it shows a Minecraft character's breasts with the character herself in a sexually suggestive position. This video has 18 million views and is somehow still up on the platform. The videos themselves do not contain any content that is bannable for the most part. However, the fact that the owner of the channel is trying to trick his way onto the kids platform with a thumbnail like this is disturbing enough and certainly warrants a termination. He is still continuing with disturbing thumbnails, and his last video was uploaded just a day ago at the time of writing. The final set of channels would be discovered after a concerned parent would make a post to the Bluey subreddit warning other parents about sinister content. One channel discovered goes by the name of Sinister J. This channel contains some of the more disturbing videos out of all of these. The one that I've seen people recommended, yes, actually recommended by YouTube, is a video titled Bluey Teaches Bingo How to Lick Banana. Before we take a look, if you don't know, Bluey is a popular children's show about a blue puppy named Bluey going on adventures with her younger sister Bingo. Bluey is 6 years of age and Bingo is 4, so what this channel is uploading to YouTube is proving to be disgustingly sinister. For your own sake, I'm not going to be showing this video unblurred, but it shows Bingo eating a banana in a way that is most certainly meant to come across as sexually suggestive. This person knew exactly what they were doing when they uploaded this video, and it is extremely obvious to anyone that watches it. It is tagged with things such as Bluey animation and Bluey full episodes, in an attempt to appear under these search terms should a child or their parent be looking for them. Children may click onto these videos thinking that they are innocent and funny, but instead be greeted with this sinister creation of the adult man that voices the characters. The other videos involving Bluey and Bingo on the channel are Bluey and Bingo dance with balloons tied to their chest, Bingo learns to twerk from Bluey, and Bingo learns how to draw from Bluey. All of these videos contain sexually suggestive content and have been up for many months despite multiple people claiming to have reported the videos. Similar to the original Elsagate, some of these sinister animations are disguised as innocent ones so that parents may accidentally click on them when looking for something for their children to watch. The original Elsagate made parents realise that caution is needed when allowing your children to watch YouTube, and I would completely agree that some degree of monitoring is needed in this current landscape of YouTube. It is extremely easy to fall down this rabbit hole, as YouTube will recommend these videos to you if you watch genuine Bluey clips, and some parents report that YouTube Kids is an unmoderated hellhole that is 10 times worse for children than regular YouTube. Children are commenting in these videos confused as to what they have just watched, as to what they have seen their favourite characters do, so they are actually seeing this. These people are reaching their target audience, and YouTube needs to take immediate action to prevent this, as if they don't, it could get seriously out of control, even though it seems as if it already has. YouTube challenges are still a serious issue because it simply isn't spoken about, and I really hope that this rabbit hole doesn't end the same way. Please, report these channels using the pastebin linked in the description, and do your part in helping to end this. Big thank you to my Patreon supporters Maury Gann, Neil, Alex Rod, K4 Silver, Entreprenaut, Dennis, Chelsea Weinzel, Colette Tiki, and Cynics Alley.